Hi, I'm the Rap Critic, and these are the 5 quick lyrics I heard this month that were oddly flawed.
So fire, Mississippi nigga, feel it that night. Fuck. I said it 6 times cause of my pleasure.
That was only 5 times.
Coming up a concrete road, say my name 5 times. Check, 9.
That was only once, actually. The first 3 times you only said the first half of your name, and even if you included that as an iteration of your name, well, then you only said it 4 times. Are my favorite rappers, like, incapable of counting?
I guess I'm gonna say Craig Mack with perfect timing. You won't be around next year. My rap's too severe, kicking mad flavor in your ear.
Seeing that Craig Mack would literally not be relevant to hip-hop the following year, this is quite possibly the most sadly ironic rap lyric of all time.
She got it all, she got her own. Every chick that know me try to blow me like a xylophone.
I think you meant to say saxophone there, because, yeah, you don't really blow into a xylophone. I mean, how does he think xylophones are played? What, you take the mallet and you... Yeah, that's not how it works. Look, to any rapper out there in the digital age, you have no excuses anymore. If you don't 100% know what something is, just Google it. That way, I don't have to remind Nelly that paraplegics aren't the same thing as epileptics, and remind Rick Ross that Wikipedia and Expedia aren't interchangeable. And yes, that actually happened. Watch the episode here.
These streets ain't gonna respect me. You got to R-E-S-P-E, respect me. R-E-S-P-E, respect me. R-E-S-P-E, respect me.
That's not how you spell respect. You gotta know that, right? Okay, seriously, there's no way she doesn't know that's not how it's spelled. My question, though, is why would you, knowing how it's spelled, not finish the spelling? I mean, if she really didn't know how it was spelled, maybe you could at least excuse it for ignorance, but I think she just didn't have as much space in the measure here, and so she just truncated the spelling. Which to me is worse, because that means you know it's wrong, but apparently don't know just how awkward it sounds to start spelling a word and just stop, especially if you're going to repeat it so many times. Rap music is pretty big on spelling out words, so when you don't finish it, it kind of makes you look dumb. I mean, imagine if other rappers did the same thing. Yeah, she's independent. I-N-D-E-P-N-D-E-P-M-D-E-P. Well, you know the rest. By the way, the only reason I know this song is because I was looking up old clips of this hip-hop competition reality show I used to watch, in which she literally rapped the chorus of this song in a competition where you were supposed to write 16 new bars in under an hour.
Call it just like I see. You gotta respect me.
I remind you, she did this well after she was famous for her My Neck, My Back song. So it's not like her discography was hard to find, so she ended up being disqualified for doing this. And honestly, I don't know which is worse. The idea that she thought she was going to get away with what obviously sounds like the chorus of a pre-existing song for a competition where you're supposed to write new lyrics, or the idea that, like other reality shows, this was completely planned, and she was okay with being portrayed as someone who thought she could get away with what obviously sounds like the chorus of a pre-existing song for a competition where you're supposed to write new lyrics. Well, I guess it would make sense to use a TV show to try to revive your career by rapping lyrics from your latest album as a new way of marketing yourself. But judging by the fact that this is probably the first time you've thought about her in years, I'm gonna guess it didn't go so well.